And now, linking my episode to my co-host who is going to interview another empowered woman, let us welcome the second half of Spotlight with Dr. Elvira Henares-Esguerra.
Dr. Elvira Henares-Esguerra mula sa pamilya ng mga achievers. Ang kanyang ama ay si Mr. Larry Henares na isang nationalist, economist at educator. Ang kanyang mga kapatid na lalaki ay sila Atom na may-ari ng UNTV 37, Ronnie na isang aktor at Danby na asawa ni BIR Commissioner Kim Henares. Ang mga kapatid naman niyang babae ay sina Juno na isang Hall of Fame singer at Rosana na nag-aral ng speech pathology sa UP Diliman. Lumaki si Elvira sa isang masaya at kakaibang pamilya.
Ang tatay ko and nanay ko, iba. Hindi sila yun ordinaryong, striktong parents.
Okay.
No? They always instilled in us certain qualities or certain things by example.
Okay.
Like, we will be walking in, like we would be walking in the street,
Yeah.
and my father would just tap the ice cream vendor and say, "Hi!"
Wow.
You know, and he says, "Can I please buy some dirty ice cream from you?"
Yeah.
And the guy would say, "Sir, hindi ito dirty." No, talagang dirty yun. Yun ang gusto ko eh. Yung
Correct.
dirty,
Yeah.
yun nakakakuha ka ng dysenteria.
Okay.
Yun ang gusto ko.
Gaganon siya.
And the guy would say, "Sir, hindi talaga ito dirty." Hindi, gusto ko dirty nga eh. At kung hindi ako magtatae, babalikan kita. So it's just his way of reacting and, you know, getting in
Interacting with
touch
people, yeah.
and interacting with people. He'd always like joke around. Like you'll see him in a mall, he'll tap the security guard and say, "Ikaw ha?" Sabi niya, "You're the face in the mall.
Yeah.
You have to be inviting, you know, and warm so that the people come in." So I grew up, you know, knowing that there's this whole social ladder in the Philippines.
Correct.
But my parents have taught us how to go down and up and be able to relate with the President of the Philippines, a high official in the, you know, abroad, and at the same time deal with the farmers, yun ang ganyan. So we learned that from them. We would have parties in the house for our yayas, and my parents would go down and entertain and dance with them. Yung ganyan, you know, and then of course my mother would always say, it depends on the need. If, you know, we're 6 brothers and 6 sisters, it's not that I will buy 6 pairs of shoes.
Correct.
Who needs it?
More.
Needs it more. It's not the want, but the need. So you still have, and it's still nice. That's okay. Your brother, sister needs it more. Ito ang bibilhin natin. So that's what I remember about my parents. They were not strict. They would stay home, and you know, we go out to parties. I'd come home at 3 in the morning, and they're sitting on the chair like waiting. And the minute I come home 3 in the morning, na high school, I mean, usually parents are watching,
Correct.
hovering, scared, you know, like scolding. When I come home at 3 o'clock in the morning, high school yan. "Oh, who did you dance with?"
Wow.
I mean, do I know the parents?
Yeah.
Sino bang crush mo dyan?
Yeah.
Ay, you know, there's this cute guy, ganito, ganyan, ganyan. Ang family name, ganito, baka anak ni ganito, ganyan. Type mo ba? Sige, bibisita, I'll look them up and I'll invite them to the house. It was my brother, Ronnie, who went up to my father and said, "Papa, I'm trying to call this girl and she cannot go out with me because her mother said she cannot go out with me. Why?" And so my father picked up the phone, family friend eh. "Hello, Claring. How come you're not allowing your daughter to go out with my son? We're friends. Why not?" And Claring goes, "But Larry, your son is 11 and my daughter is 10 years old. Are we allowing our kids to go out? They're so young." So my father goes, "Well, if I chaperone, will you allow it?" And she goes, "Okay." My father invited the whole family, like 7 of them.
Okay.
And we'd walk to the movie house in order, like the youngest to the oldest, and wherever that girl that my brother liked, siya yung nagtatabi. Linya yon. Linya yon. So we were five. At the time, we were five. They are 7. So how many is that? 12.
Wow.
We were in this whole line, but Ronnie was beside the girl.
How about your suitors? Do they entertain the same way as they entertain the yung mga nililigawan ng brothers?
When this crush called me, I mean, there was a guy who I had a crush on. I was about, I don't know, about 16 or so. Then he called up, and I made kwento to my mom, I have a crush on this guy, blah, 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 blah. Then the guy called up. You should have seen my mom. She picked up the phone. She goes, who's in the line? Elvira. Then she gives it to me. Then, while I'm talking, she's watching me.
Yeah.
I never wanted to hide anything from my parents.
Wow.
Because there was nothing to hide. One time I was in Europe. I went to Europe. My parents left me there. I was there for 6 months. And before I left, my parents introduced the idea to me, would you like to stay in Europe by yourself? I will leave you here. I said, yes. And my father said to me, just remember one thing. There's nothing that you can ever do, Elvira, that will make me love you less. So if you are in trouble, or you feel that you need someone to talk to, you can talk to me and your mom. Because we're your best friends. We will never tell you, I told you so. We will just try to right the wrong.
And how about your interaction with your siblings? Do you have that usual sibling rivalry, or parang lagi lang kayo magkasundo?
Of course, we had our fights, no? But generally, we're one.
Okay.
Because my mother would always say, I'm like a hen, a mother hen. I clip all my kids under me. So she's always trying to give everyone the best, maximum what she can give. So there was really no chance for envy. Like the one who is closest to my age is Danby.
Yeah.
Danby's the husband of Kim Henares, BIR commissioner. Danby was always, like 1 year behind me. So we were the one closest in age. We were always pitted together by other people. But boy, did I love my brother. Because if my father scolded my brother, I'll be on top of my father. Don't hurt him. He says, I want, but you were just complaining. He made you cry. I said, yeah, but just scold him, but don't hurt him. I said, no, don't hurt him. So it's love. I mean, I was mad that he teased me and all that, but I would always protect him also. And as we grew up, my brothers would always protect us, the girls. And the girls would always serve the brothers.
When Spotlight returns.
But I'm just saying, I am the advocate part of my father. If you're talking about lobbying, NGO,
it's you.
fighting for the rights, loving Filipino, very nationalistic, that's me.
How about in terms of choosing a career? Because I know your dad delved into a lot of things when he was younger. So did he actually tell you to be a doctor?
Actually, when I looked, recently, about 1996, when my father had his show, I noticed, what the insight I got was that all of us are little bits of my father.
Correct, yeah.
But my father is everything. So if you look at each of us, like Ronnie. Ronnie is the media part of my father. And the charming part with girls and all that, that's Ronnie. Atom is the business part of my father. Which my father is actually a graduate of Massachusetts Institute of Technology, scholar, okay, and for engineering business, industrial engineering, something like that. Basta, Atom is also Harvard. So Atom is like the business side of my father. Ronnie is the charming, everybody gravitates to him, like the artista part of my father. I am the advocate part of my father. Lobbying,
Yeah.
NGO,
Yeah, it's you.
fighting for the rights, loving Filipino, very nationalistic, that's me. Parang ganyan, iba't iba. Dandy, again, my father's into cars, into all this. He's an enthusiast.
Collections,
A collection of cars, of cameras, of
Yeah.
this, of that. That's Danby.
Okay.
Juno is an actress also, and in also MBA graduate.
Correct.
So
And a
that's part of
singer
my
as well.
father, and a singer, which my father also
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
And my youngest sister is also the reader part
Yeah.
of my father. So I just noticed that we are all parts of him, but not him.
Yeah. Yeah.
He is everything. My father never really told us what to take. Whatever will make you happy. Now the thing is, I also wanted acting. I also wanted, like this, media. Acting.
So why
and,
medicine?
and singing and like this. But you kind of realize, you look at your family members, they're all good. I think I should get into something that none of them will explore.
Nagtapos siya ng BS Pharmacy sa UP at itinuloy ang pagmemedisina sa UERM. Pagkatapos ito ay kumuha siya ng internship at residency in dermatology sa Makati Medical Center.
After that, well, I stayed home to be a stay-home mom. And while that was happening, I got into this, I delivered a child at the age of 45.
Yeah.
And when I delivered a child, I almost died, and breastfeeding saved my life. So after that, I told the Lord, wow,
Yeah.
I had 10 years of 3 miscarriages. I had 2 children first.
Okay.
Then I had 10 years of 3 miscarriages after the second child. And then at 45, I delivered to a child wherein I was about to die. I was in an emergency situation. I was about to die, but breastfeeding saved my life.
Yeah.
So I thought, I had this insight, and I said, Lord, maybe this is what you're offering me. Maybe this is my mission.
Dahil sa pangyayaring iyon, ay naging advocate siya ng breastfeeding at naglunsad ng simultaneous mass breastfeeding noong October 24, 2013, katulong ang UNTV, MCGI at Nurturers of the Earth.
It seems that you're already living a perfect life. Is there something else that you're setting your heart into?
Well, I wish he gave me the house. I wish to finish the house, number 1. Number 2, I'm going back to practice.
Okay.
God has given me now the clinic and has given me the frame of mind. Because, if my mind was into breastfeeding, I cannot concentrate one at a time. So now that breastfeeding is already institutionalized and they have taken care of it, the government, now is my time to concentrate on my pharmacy,
Okay.
my medicine, my dermatology, and now my lactation consultant practice. I have 4 degrees. So now I can do it in my clinic. And my wish, I won't say it's my wish, I will thank God that I already have it.
Yeah.
A good practice, making use of
Yeah.
all those 4 things, my pharmacy, my medicine, my derma, and my lactation practice, that I'll be able to serve Him well, and that it can help finance the finish of my house. And I can do more for the Lord. So that is my wish, and that is the encapsulation of what's happening to me now.
Who is Elvira in 3 words?
Thorough, patient, and obedient.
Ayan mga kasangbahay, just because you're not good in one thing doesn't mean you can't be good at the next. Learning is an everyday process, not just in school, but also in real life. You can learn so much walking to the grocery or even doing small errands. You may meet a person who can make a difference in your life. What's important is keep an open mind and be ready for the challenges to come. All of us are students. No matter how old you are, you're still capable of learning something new and teaching other people. And here's to the hope that we can learn something new every day. So signing off for now. Join us again next week as we bring to you the lives of the people we believe you should know right here on Spotlight.